Hello, magnificent human beings. My name is Landon with Yoga New Mexico, where we focus on empowerment, alignment, and strength. You are in the right place, capable and strong. What are we going to do today? It is Full Class Friday. Yeah. And it's all about cat-cows. So definitely lots of spinal stuff happening today. Go ahead and roll out your mat, and I will roll the intro screen. Find yourself in a seated position here on your mat. Roll your shoulders back, close your eyes, and begin with that breath. So inhale through the nose. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And let's just exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Inhale, inhale, breathe. And exhale out the mouth. Breath comes to that ujjayi breath, so in through your nose, out through your nose. Gentle constriction in the back of your throat creates that audible sound. Allowing an intention to surface, something fulfilling, something awesome, something amazing, whatever you like. Full, steady breaths. Once you have your intention, sealing your intention, we're going to do 3 cleansing breaths. Inhale through your nose. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Once more. Inhale through your nose. Fill your belly, fill your lungs. And exhale out the mouth. Open up your eyes. Inhale, hands up overhead. Exhale, let it go. Hands come up. Inhale them back down to that heart center. Hands on your knees. So roll your shoulders back. Inhale, look up, stick out your belly. Exhale, cat. Round your spine, chin into chest. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Maybe shifting your weight forward. And then exhale, cat, leaning back. Inhale, cow. Shift your weight forward. Exhale, cat. Shift your weight back. Coming to a neutral spine. Swing your legs on out. Your staff pose. Beginning with our simple seated forward bend, Paschimottanasana. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold on down. Putting a bend in your knees as you like. So remember, inhales, you lengthen that spine. Exhales help you hinge. Staying with it, a couple more breaths. Hands, release. Bob your knees, shake it out. All right, left foot comes on in for your seated forehead to knee, Janu Shirshasana. Let that leg fall on out and inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold on down, grabbing wherever you like. Elbows come out. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Keeping with your slow, steady breath. So remember, inhales will always lengthen your spine. Exhales help you deepen. And release. Very good. Switching out your legs, opposite side. So right foot comes on in. And inhale, hands up overhead. Exhale, fold on down. So keeping your back as straight as you can, elbows out. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, hinge. And come on back. Very good. Okay, both legs come out, bob your knees, shake it out. And then getting ready for our cat-cows, swing your legs around, coming into your tabletop. So, we talked about this in Wednesday's class a little bit, but we're gonna hold our cat-cows as we kind of flow through things here. So watching for the breath cues as we move through things. Go ahead and inhale, look up, drop your belly coming into your cow, and hold right here in your cow. Exhale. Stay here, inhale. Stay here, exhale. Stay here, inhale. Now exhale, move through into cat slow. Stay in your cat. Inhale. Stay here, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale, move through into cow. Stay here in your cow. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to neutral. And then exhale, look over your left shoulder. Hip comes to meet that eye glance. Take a couple breaths. Slowly, slowly inhale, move through neutral. And then exhale, opposite side. Take a couple breaths. Coming back to neutral. And then regular old cat-cows. Inhale, look up, drop your belly, slow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Neutral spine. Go ahead and lower your elbows down to where your palms are. And then tuck your toes. Puppy pose, bringing your glutes back towards your heels, kind of stretching out your shoulders a little bit. Forehead relaxes. eye gaze forward. Strong palms on the mat, keeping your toes tucked. Try to lift with your tailbone first. So really pressing those palms into the mat. Inhale. Exhale, move. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Shake it out in your down dog. Move around. Alternating your heels out on the mat, kind of stretching out one leg, then the other, whichever you like. Left leg, inhale, three-legged, exhale. Bring it through into lunge. And then slow, steady inhale, hands up overhead, full crescent lunge. Awesome. Relaxing your shoulders down. Breathe, steady, focused eye gaze. Right hand comes all the way down to the mat. You can make a fist if you like, or place your palm down, whichever one you like. Left hand up overhead, twisting. Left hand comes to your knee. Lower down to your back knee and untuck your toes. And right hand to your knee as well. Roll your shoulders back and sink on down into your hips. Eye gaze lifts. And if this heel starts to come off as you sink down, then move that foot forward. Come back to neutral. Hands on the mat and downward facing dog. Very good. Strong hands on the mat. Next side, inhale right leg, exhale. Bring it all the way through, base of your lunge. Slow, slow, slow. Inhale, bring those hands on up. Keep with your breath, keep with your focus. Left hand comes down, right hand up overhead. Keep with your breath, keep with your focus. How's your intention? And right hand comes to your knee. Lower down to your back knee, untuck your toes. Left hand to your knee as well. And then go ahead and roll your shoulders back, sink on down into your hips. Remember, if you sink forward and this heel starts to lift off, then inch your toes forward. Roll your shoulders back, sternum lifts, eye gaze lifts, breathe. And come back to neutral. Hands on the mat. Downward facing dog. Lower down to your knees. Shift your weight forward. That modified plank pose. Lower halfway out. Push it back up. Lower all the way down. Roll your shoulders back. Raise on up. Upward facing dog. Engage your legs. Eye gaze lifts. Downward facing dog. Eye gaze forward. Bring your feet all the way up to meet your hands. Forward fold and relax in your forward fold. Just hang. Just chill. Inhales create space in your spine. Exhales help you soften. Head, neck, and shoulders relax completely.
3 more breaths. Really enjoying your forward fold today. Maybe interlacing your arms here, putting a little bend in your knees. Release everything. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chin is elastic to rise, coming to standing. Hands remain at heart center. Shoulders roll back. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, gentle back bend. Inhale, hands up. Interlace your fingers. Hold right here. Heel toe those feet together. Engage those inner thighs, strong core, and then tilting very slightly to the left. Gentle crescent moon, nothing serious, just breathe. You know, as if yoga is like super serious anyways. And coming back to neutral, opposite side. Feeling that lengthening all the way from the base of that hip through your rib cage. And coming back, release your hands, shake it out. Hands on your low back, roll your shoulders back, eye gaze comes up. So cat cows, right? It's a lot of bending and flexing and moving and everything. So, you know, a cow, kind of like a very basic back bend in a way. And so we're going to do our back bend here and then follow it up by a forward fold, kind of mimicking that cat posture later. Roll your shoulders back, eye gaze comes up. Hold here in the base of your back bend. Breathe. And keep coming back every exhale. Inhale, heart open. Exhale, hinge back. Inhale, heart open. Exhale, hinge back. Coming on back. Chin into chest, and then vertebrae by vertebrae, just round on down. Forward fold. Relax. Okay, separate your feet, hips distance, getting set up for your Bitilasana. Measuring with 2 fists if you like. Fingertips wrap around those toes. And soften everything. Keep with your breath. Soften, relax. Playing with how your weight is, shifting it forward a tiny bit if you're able. Remember, inhales create space. Exhales help you dissolve. Release your hands. Heel toe your feet together. Roll your wrists out. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. And chin is last to rise, coming all the way up. Hands up overhead. Squeeze your glutes. Exhale, let it go. Hands inhale up. Exhale them by your sides. All right, so coming into our crescent lunges from a standing position. So hands come on up overhead. Identify that left foot. Bring it all the way back. Crescent lunge. Hands come to heart center. Left elbow, right knee. Slow, steady twisting. come back. And go ahead and eagle wrap your arms. So right elbow comes in, left on top of right, wrapping around. And step up into standing. Relax, shoulders. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Once more. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Release. Very good. Okay, so next side. Bring your hands on up, overhead, and go ahead, bring that right leg all the way back into that lunge position. Breathe. Keep your focus steady. Hands to heart center. Right elbow, left knee. Twisting, twisting, twisting. Eye gaze comes up as best as you can. Keep with your breath. And slowly untwist. Come back to neutral. Hands up overhead. Left elbow in, right on top of left, and eagle wrap your arms around. Then stepping to standing. Excellent job. Relax your shoulders. And inhale, elbows up. Exhale, relax. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale, relax. Once more. Exhale, relax. Release your arms. Excellent work. Okay, shake everything out. Then inhale, hands up, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, sigh. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, swan dive. Come all the way down, forward fold. And step back into your downward facing dog. Go ahead and take that left knee, bring it all the way up, and set it down for your pigeon pose. Untuck your back toes, and we won't be in our pigeon for too long. Gonna kind of move through some basic sort of restorative things here. Making sure everything is in one line, so this left knee in front of your hip here, back leg is nice and straight. And once you feel you're good and set up, then go ahead and gently walking on out, lowering on down into your pigeon. Relax, head, neck, and shoulders, and just take about 3 or 4 breaths here, but really big breaths, because we're not going to be here for too long, so. Go ahead and walk it back on up into the base of your pigeon. And from here, just simply falling onto that left glute. So kind of slouching over. Bring this left shin here so it's parallel with the top of the mat. And coming into your fire log pose, bring your right ankle all the way around. So stack this ankle on top of your knee. Hands come around behind you and just breathe. So here in your fire log, knees probably lifted up quite a bit. They may be flush, but however it is for you. So definitely a lot in those hips. Really trying to lower your knees down at the same rate as you breathe. So you notice kind of favoring my left knee here, so always being conscious of where you are at. And extend your legs on out. Staff pose. Shake it out. Bob your knees. Half hero pose. So go ahead and bring that left leg on back. Trying to sit equally on your sits bones as best as you can. And in our half hero, we're going to fold forward, so hinging at your hips as best as you can. Now, if you feel any weirdness or tightness in your knees, wherever it is, then obviously backing way off. But, you know, the theme is cat-cows, right? So it's a lot of rounding and flexion and unflexing and lengthening. So it's that whole, you know, gentle rocking cadence. So we're going to lean forward, and then next we'll do reclining half hero. So coming forward, you may not need to come very forward before you feel this stretch here in your hamstring, bending your right knee just a little if you like. Doing your best to keep a flat back, but if it starts to round, that's fine. And gently coming back. Then coming on back onto those forearms. Relaxing here. If you want to lay all the way back, you can, but just trying to find that nice stretch in your quad here. Again, if you feel any weirdness in your knee, maybe opening up a little bit or bringing it in closer, you definitely don't want to feel any sort of sharp pain in your knee. We're really just going for isolating that stretch in our quad. And come back up. Then release that left leg, staff pose. Bob it out. Shake it out. Okay, so going through the whole thing on the next side. Hands by your sides, roll your shoulders back, push yourself up, lifting that butt up off of the ground. Use your core strength and drag your heels in. So you want to drag your heels all the way to your hands. If you mess up your mat, it's fine. Use your core strength. Bring it in. Bring them in. Shift your weight forward into that ball pose. I know it's a lot. Ball pose, modified toe stand. So lots of core strength to really bring those legs in. Hands on the mat and step it back, downward facing dog. Pedal it out, walk it out, move around. Okay, right knee comes all the way up. Right wrist, set it on down. Base of your pigeon, opposite side. So doing your checks here in your pigeon, making sure your right knee is in front of that hip. Back foot is straight. Awesome job. All right. And then slow, 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 sinking on in, coming on down. Relaxing. Keep with your breath, slow, soft. releasing on down, gentle. And again, take about 3, 4 really big breaths here in your pigeon. Letting everything go. Breathe. Slowly walking yourself back up from that pigeon and then just slouching onto that right glute. So bring your right shin so it's parallel with the top of your mat and slowly swinging your left leg all the way around, stacking your ankle on top of your knee for your fire log pose. So some folks have a tendency to kind of bring this heel down on their shin, but really you kind of want to think ankle joint on top of knee joint. And so keep your feet flexed because this will help protect your knee joints. And if you need to come back a lot to make this happen, even way back on your forearms, that's fine. But wherever you are, remember trying to lower your knees down at the same rate. Keeping with your breath, it can be really intense. I know some folks, this posture is nothing for them, and others, it is very difficult. So, okay, from here, staff pose. Just bring your legs out in front of you, shake it out, bob your knees, move around. All right, now the other side of our sort of half hero. So right knee now, bring it on back. And if you're kind of not able to sit equally on your sits bones and you're off a little bit, that's fine. Just position your body so that you can try to keep your shoulders as square as you can with the front. So if you're off here, that's fine. But then, keeping your shoulders still square, which is okay. And wherever you are, not by a lot, just gently hinging forward at those hips. If you want to bring your hands out, fine. If you want to let your back round, that's fine as well. Slowly release. Okay, now, since we did our compression, now we're going to do a little expansion, releasing, coming on back onto those forearms. Again, any sort of weirdness in that knee, trying to find wherever it is best for you. Finding that stretch in your quad. If you want to lay all the way back down, feel free to, but not necessary. Push yourself back up and bring that knee on out. Shake things out, bob your knees. Very good. Okay, so once more, you've got it. Hands on the mat. Lift yourself up. Roll your shoulder blades back. And lots of core strength. Drag those heels in. So bringing it all the way up into that modified toe stand, that ball position. If you have tons of core strength and you can lift yourself up off of the mat and pull your legs in, feel free to do that. But either way, trying to isolate your core. And here we are. I know it's a lot. It's like a really intense transition. So walk your hands out, coming into downward facing dog. Shift your weight forward into that plank and lower all the way down to the mat. Release. Shake things out, move around. Left or right ear on the mat, whichever one you want. Propping yourself up into that Sphinx pose. Now, lots of work on our spine today, right? So not only is it the rounding and the tucking and the curling, but we're going to get a little bit of twisting happening as well. But first, let's simply do a half frog. Bring that left knee on out and coming on down. Releasing, relaxing. So think 90-degree angles, right? 90-degree angle here at your hip, at your knee, and at your ankle. Relax. Okay, so this is where the twist comes in. So leave your leg right where you are, propping yourself back up. And then go ahead, take your right. I need to move the recording thing around. Take your right hand and thread it underneath your left armpit. So right hand underneath, left armpit. Bring it out, walk it out really far, really, really far. And then release your left hand and twist on back. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Further, 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 and till that palm touches the ground behind you. If your knee lifts off, that's fine. Starting to find the balance of where maybe your knee lifts off and where your shoulder lifts off. So twisting, just breathe. From here, extend out this left leg, grabbing on your knee, on your calf, or if you can grab that foot, feel free to do so. Really twisting things out, going for that modified dancing Shiva. And release. Okay, left hand, bring it all the way back. Place it on the mat. And then unthreading your arm, coming back into your regular Sphinx pose. Very good. Okay, next side. So right knee, bring it on up. Half frog and laying on down. Now, some folks will feel this instantly in their hip, but others will have to really breathe deep down to find that space in your hip. Pushing yourself back up into that modified kind of sphinx pose where you have your knee out here. Okay, left hand, thread it underneath your right armpit. So thread it through, walk it out farther, farther, farther. Release your right hand and then bring it all the way back. Rolling on back in your spinal twist. Remember, finding the balance between where this knee lifts off, where your shoulder lifts off. It's going to be different for everybody, so just staying with your twist. If you wish, extend this right leg out, grabbing on your shin, your calf, your knee. If you can grab for that foot, grabbing out for your foot. Keep with your breath, you've got it. And release. So, bring your right hand back across. Pushing yourself up, you unthread your arm, moving back into that Sphinx pose. Very good. And then from here, go ahead and just roll on to your back for our first Shavasana. Legs fall out, feet fall out. Three breaths to really soak in your Shavasana. A few more postures left. Stay here, be present. All right. Still keeping with this theme of kind of our cat-cows and everything, go ahead and bring your heels up next to your glutes, feet flat on the mat, knees together. And we want to have that rounding in our spine, so we're going to bring our knees on up into our chest and then round. So as much as you can, really chin into chest, rounding, seeking to bring your forehead to your knees. Gentle compression here, holding strong, just breathe. And release. Feet come on down, palms come down as well onto the mat. Now, we're gonna do this again. So this is kind of like the first round, right? And then we're gonna do bridge here in a second. And after that, we're gonna round again. And then we're gonna do wheel. If you can't do wheel, don't worry about it. It's cool. Just substituting for bridge. But either way, palms on the mat, right here, right now. Walk your shoulder blades in a little bit and lifting up into your bridge. Belly button is the highest point on your body as you breathe. Stay with it. And come on down. Sway your knees back and forth. Very good. Next side. Well, next round, I should say. Bring your knees on in. And interlace your fingers at the top of your shins. Chin into chest. And rounding as best as you can. From here, releasing. Okay, so now coming into a full wheel. And if you can't do wheel, it's fine. You can do bridge. So hands on the mat, lift your hips, coming into bridge. If you wish to come into your wheel pose, then take those fingertips, point them down next to you, and then slow, lifting on up into your wheel pose. Keep with your breath, keep with your focus, stay with it, you've got it. Setting everything on down. Allow the soles of your feet to come together and knees fall on out. Just breathe, just relax. From here, your gentle pose, your reclined bound angle, go ahead and use your hands to help bring your knees back together and coming into a happy baby. Hands grab for your shins if you like, underneath your knees, and if you can bring your hands all the way up to grab for those feet, then go right ahead. Happy baby, a few options. So we like to rock back and forth a lot of the time in our happy baby, but maybe today just having a firm grasp on your feet and then using that arm strength to help bring your knees down. Breathe. And release your legs on down, all the way down, coming into our final Shavasana. Plenty of time here in your final Shavasana. So really soaking it up. Gonna come into that breath, so watching for the breath counts as we slow our breath. Inhale to the count of 1, 2, 3. Don't let your air rush out. Exhaling out your nose. 3, 2, 1. Inhale through your nose. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhaling out your nose. 3, 2, 1. Keep going. Inhale 1, 2, 3. And exhale 3, 2, 1. A 5 count now. Stay with it. Stay present. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And slowly 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going. Keep with it. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't let your air rush out, letting it go slowly at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A 7 count. You've got it. Slowing that breath. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't let your air rush out. And 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Slow, slow exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Challenging yourself for a 10 count. We inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slow, slow, slow. Don't let your air rush out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep with your breath. Keep with a count. Whatever number makes sense to you. 5, 7, 10, 12. Whatever you like. Listening to the sound of that breath. Slow, gentle, and calm. Staying here in your Shavasana, or if you would like, feel free to slowly, slowly come back up into that seated position. So that we can bow together. Thanking you all so much for being here. Please, in the comments below, let me know what you think about the cat-cows, especially holding them for a while. I think it feels so awesome. So, thanks again. You guys are so amazing, awesome, tubular, tremendous, all of those good things. You are magnificent human beings in the right place, capable and strong. From my heart to all of yours. Namaste.